people don't like I use like some beauty products. What are some reasons people don't like the Acne Solutions cleansing bar? And make some recommendations for how I can address customer complaints in the product design. So I can enter that into the extension and ask it, and let's see what it says. So right now it's kind of searching for all of the relevant product reviews under the hood in this product reviews table, and let's see what it comes up with. Oh, sorry, yeah, that's a little bigger. Yeah, so it says, based on the top 22 most relevant records, some reasons people don't like it is it can be drying or irritating. It may not help clear acne or make it worse for some users. It may have a strange or unpleasant smell. And it shows the relevant review records that it used to come to this conclusion. And it also comes up with some recommendations. So that's one example. Let me find another one. So I have this other data set, BBC News articles from 2004 to 2005. And my query will be, what were the latest trends in mobile phone technology in 2004, concisely summarizing those key points. So let's see what it comes up with here. So yeah, I'm just demoing the functionality, and then I'll kind of explain how it works under the hood. OpenAI's APIs can be a little bit slow, so that's why you have to wait a little bit. So based on top 3 most relevant records from the BBC News articles, latest trends in mobile tech was good design and aesthetics. Camera phones are becoming increasingly popular. 3G, with the ability to handle large amounts of data transfer. So yeah, I guess the point I'm trying to get across here is that, like, with this kind of functionality, you can take tables that have a lot of text data, like product reviews, or if you have all of your emails in the table, in a table, or yeah, anything with lots of text data, and instead of like poring over all that text data yourself, or like trying to search for things with keywords, you can kind of ask questions about all of that data with natural language, or search for it in natural language. So something you couldn't have done before is, like, if you have like hundreds of emails in a table, you could search like, oh, where's that email where I sent Judy this question about something? Like, it would have been really hard to do that, like using Airtable's keyword search. But with like AI, you can kind of make that really easy. And so yeah, this extension isn't in the marketplace yet. I'm gonna try and submit it by the end of this week. But yeah, so let me explain how it works under the hood. And
1 minute. 1 minute? Sorry.
Okay. So I probably won't be able to get through everything, but we'll see how far I can get. So if you had a small base, you could kind of approximate this functionality by just copying and pasting it into ChatGPT. But if you have a lot of data, you can't really do that because ChatGPT has a limited context window. Like any of these large language models have limited context windows. And so under the hood, what you can do is sort of help ChatGPT by kind of filtering out the irrelevant records for your query and like only giving it the relevant data, and then with the relevant data asking it the question. And so you can use that, I'm gonna skip some slides here, with these things called embeddings, which essentially are like numerical representations of your data. And so you can take like a record, like a review or something, turn that into a numerical representation, and which is called an embedding. And OpenAI and other AI providers have APIs where you just like give it text and then it spits back out a numerical representation. And using these numerical representations, which like can be plotted on like a graph like this, you can take your query and convert that also into an embedding, and then find the numerical representations that are most close or similar to your query, and then like that subset that seems to be like the most relevant for your query, then you can give that to the AI model. And there's some techniques to like enhance this process too, which I won't get into. But yeah, and so embeddings are very, very cheap as compared to like to generate, as compared to like trying to use ChatGPT to process your entire Airtable base. So embeddings, you can see here, it's like 1/1000th of a cent or something to generate an embedding for like a record with a lot of data. And if I don't have it here, but like if you compare that with like the equivalent cost with ChatGPT's APIs, it's a lot more expensive. So yeah, and so this is kind of like just the beginning of what will be possible with AI. Like it's going to start with like being able to read and ask questions about your data using AI. But I think, and you saw a preview of what's to come with Elliot's presentation yesterday. Soon you're going to be able to ask AI with natural language to like write and create things for you. And I think the key thing to note is that I think it'll take a while for Airtable themselves to roll out a lot of this functionality natively, because they have like the huge responsibility of like having it be perfect, and their systems are extremely complex under the hood. And so if you can figure out how to do this kind of stuff sooner and stay on the bleeding edge sooner using things like Make, or like building with extensions or like anything. I mean, you saw yesterday how it's possible to do all of this with Make. Then you'll be able to stay ahead of the curve and kind of like accelerate your business faster without waiting for Airtable to like provide this functionality out of the box for you. So yeah, if you want to ask more questions, feel free to talk to me after. You can sign up on askairy.com. You can also scan this if you wanted to get emailed when this extension is released on the marketplace. So yeah.
Thank you, Airy.